We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Santander is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
So here's Trey Mancini as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Walker peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Henniger has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Means has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good so far in his career.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And right into the shift. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners going. That evens it up, 1-1. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Evan White, as he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 pitch on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. Ball one to start the at-bat. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Here's Michael Brantley. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
So now Carlos Santana, previously with Taijuan Walker, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Walker peers in. Here's his offering. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Hanser Alberto would be next. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, man at first after the 2-out walk. Set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So striding forward now, Drew Jackson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Standing in, Dylan Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Moore, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Popped up. Alfaro has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. In now for the O's, Julian Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Julian Hernandez.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for two. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. In the dirt here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Jorge Alfaro will be next. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ready with the 3-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Hit hard to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Line drive, base hit down the line.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-0. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The O's lead this. Digging in, Donnie Walton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah. Slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Ready for another chance? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Seager will wait on the 1-0.
Ball back outside.
Two out, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Fouled away. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready now for Baltimore, Hanser Alberto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smith in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now at the plate. Julian Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Santander. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Tom Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 the count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box now, Evan White, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dom Thompson-Williams. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that. Also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Thompson-Williams stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first year. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1. Seager has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Alfaro, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. So far this season, Sano has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in now, Howie Kendrick, a fly out and a single for him so far. From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. So striding in, Drew Jackson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Drew Jackson.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Stepping in, Dylan Moore, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Walton.
Ready once again, Donnie Walton. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here it comes.
1-0.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming, here it is. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And this is low, ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. High and deep to right. Ranging back is Haniger, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next is Warriors.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Yusei Kikuchi takes the mound to try to get out of it. 2 on with only 1 away. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Jose Iglesias will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Michael Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Orioles, number 3, Michael
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mancini comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Mariners 1. Michael Taylor stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing center.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Henniger.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Yusmeiro Petit takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Now the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
White.
At the plate now, Evan White, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch hit to short. Alberto gloves it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Mariners leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Sano, once a Minnesota Twin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lofted in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's ball.
The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Mariners 1. Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So stepping in, Drew Jackson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chu Min gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 14, Chu Min.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Into the box now. Dylan Moore. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Nolan Santana.
Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Goodbye home run. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. He grounds it sharply to third. There is Seager. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's now 4-1 in favor of Baltimore. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 68, Dylan.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First offering on its way. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's upset.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Striding in, Donnie Walton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And he popped him up. Brantley on the move, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Mitch Haniger, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. To Santana to get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So digging in now, Kyle Seager, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Seager has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 to him now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Shot towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knock.
In now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Last chance for the Mariners. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Means gets the here. Dylan Betances records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.